With the Carlyle Group rejecting Missoula's $50 million offer to buy Mountain Water, the city will try acquisition through condemnation. Missoula tried that in the 1980s, only to lose at the Supreme Court. However, now the city believes its position is stronger to prove municipal possession is a greater need, since Mountain Water is no longer locally owned.
Right now, the citizens of Missoula don't have any assurance on who's going to own your system in 6 months, 12 months, 3 years. But there's a history of these firms, a clear history of these firms, buying at one price, selling at another price.
But fundamentally, we are talking about the fact that clean, safe drinking water is critical to the health and welfare of all human beings, and management of that resource shouldn't be the province of a private corporation that is beholden to distant investors.
Missoula's attorneys believe the city can convince the court and an arbitration panel Mountain Water is worth $50 million, using water revenue bonds, not new taxes or general revenues, to cover the purchase, and they've built in money for system upgrades.
We've put into the model $4 million a year of spending on the system for capital replacement. At least in the initial years, that would be debt funded. You would build up cash over time.
And all of these costs will be rolled into debt service. They will be part of the larger package.
Missoula has faulted Carlyle for not investing in Mountain Water. The company proudly points to a 40% jump in system upgrades, also to the same $4 million the city would spend. That includes recent construction of a new hilltop reservoir, replacing water mains, and fixing leaks city leaders have worried about. Carlyle also doubts the city can cover the purchase through debt financing, saying it places a heavy burden on Mountain Water's financial health. Carlyle questions whether a changeover would save ratepayers money. The city estimates condemnation will cost nearly $5 million, and even if Missoula loses, legal fees could hit nearly $1 million. There have been warnings those expenses could be even higher. Attorney John Alke, who's represented Mountain Water before, says the Montana Constitution allows Carlyle to recover legal costs if a settlement is lower than the $50 million offer.
The only way and the only time the city of Missoula will escape paying our cost of the condemnation case is if the offer you make is greater than what is the award of the commissioners.
Still, Engen and his advisors believe the stakes are worth the investment.
And are you going to be held hostage for a price that's higher than what it's really worth? Or are you going to be given something that's fair and reasonable and just?
On special assignment, Dennis Bragg, MTN News.